Hey there, all craft beer lovers. Thank you for joining me for this beer review. Time to go to the United States again. We are heading back to Longmont, Colorado for this one. Go back to Oskar Blues Brewing Company. Taking a look at this fella, their Cosmic Mutant IPA. Out of their experimental series, they say there. This weighs in at 7% ABV. It's a 355ml can or 12 fluid ounces there. There's a spin around on the can. So there you go. A little bit of text there. I'm not going to read it to you. I think it's basically that, that usual marketing there. So what I can gather, they are using some kind of new yeast strain for this one, which hence the experimental series thing going on. With that said, let's pop the top, see what we get. So yeah, generally they do some really good beers. There we go. Nice bit of smoke. There we go. So, of course, Oskar Blues, they're well known for their 1050 stout, of course, and I have had that many times. Right? Right. Smells good. Let's give it a good old shake to get everything in there. Floaters and sediments and what have you. Yeah, man. There we go. Right, so what do we have? I would say, 2 fingers worth of a bright white shining head, minuscule bubbles on top. Yeah, man, that's a nice honey golden color there. Massive carbonation, if you can see it there. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, just lots and lots of carbonation there going on. But it looks like a nice presentation, I would say. Onto the nose then. Oh, peach. I get peach on the nose. That's nice. That's peachy. Yeah, certainly peach. Kind of that, like some kind of mellow fruitiness going on. It actually reminds me kind of a Kveik IPA. Kveik, that kind of Norwegian yeast strain or strains in plural. It reminds me of that actually. The smell. Don't know if they're using that. Could be, but it smells lovely. Very peachy, mellow, hint of sweetness, floral. Okay. With that said, let's dive in, guys, see what we have. Cheers, everybody. Mm. Mm. Pretty good mouthfeel. Certainly a different taste. It is kind of it is reminding me of that type of Kveik yeast strains going on. That those Norwegian yeast strains, they provided the IPAs with that kind of a mellow, kind of a like a fruity sensation, if that makes sense. This one has that. It has that kind of taste. Again. Mm. Alcohol is very well concealed, 7%, but you don't get any inkling of the alcohol at all. There is a bitterness. I mean, I would say like this. There's definitely a fruitiness initially when you that kind of mellow fruitiness, if that makes sense. Then you get kind of a bitter aftertaste, like a earthy bitterness, if that makes sense as well. Uh, it's different, but I can't really put my finger on it. It's quite different. It's not bad at all, but it's different. It's a different beer. Uh, it leaves my palate a little bit dry, to be honest. There, earthy, bitter, dry aftertaste. Let's go for the final sip then. I'm going to give it a big plus for the mouthfeel because it's got a lovely mouthfeel. Quite rich and full for being an IPA. Uh, It's got a slight initial fruitiness, kind of that reminding me of a Kveik IPA. But I don't know if this is a Kveik IPA, but it reminds me of one. And then the aftertaste is, I would say, very earthy, a little bit bitter, and leaves my palate bone dry. But if what I'm saying here sounds interesting to you, I could definitely recommend this one. Oskar Blues Brewery, and this is their Cosmic Mutant IPA. 7% out of their experimental series of IPAs, I guess, or beers overall. I don't know. You can check them out. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching.